9 9 of 12 Days of Anime. Today we're talking about Hetalia, Axis Powers. In Hetalia, the whole plot is a more of a romanticized version of what was going on in between World War I and a little bit after World War II. That entire span of human history. But instead of showing actual battles and stuff, it plays in a role of a more singular nation kind of thing. Because every character is based off of, well, a country. I'll get more into that under the characters. But there isn't much more story out other than it's the bare minimum of history. Starting with Germany. Obviously, because this is Hetalia Axis Powers, Germany is going to be playing an important role. Germany is basically the I would say, obviously, the more organized leader of the Axis powers. As well, there is also Italy, which one of my favorite characters. He's more of a youthful, artistic genius, but not as a genius like Einstein, but more of a creative personality with a bit of a flamboyant nature, like most of the characters. And next, we got Japan. Japan is an awkward sort. Japan doesn't really know how to deal with situations with other humans or other people, which it shows in the anime, but how they did it was really good. And finally, I want to point out my favorite character, which I relate to the most, and that's France. France never wins a battle, yet he always wins the ladies. He's also a great cook. And every single character is literally the embodiment of every major stereotype of that country they represent. So Germany is headstrong, well organized, Italy is artistic and great romance and cooks, and France is, well, France is France. Let's just leave it at that. Now, every episode, it has two major art styles. Now, the beginning art style is the one we're more accustomed to, full-grown adults, and it's really good. Like, to my understanding of anime, I haven't been watching anime as long as most people would, but to my feelings, it is a pretty good art style in how they did it. Unimportant civilians in the show are barely ever a student with collar, which is basically whited and stuff. It's a really good concept, but that's not the only art style in it. There's also, every episode has a chibi-sode, where it's the past, before World War I, during the rise and fall of the Holy Roman Empire and Austria conquering Rome, Italy, stuff like that. But all in chibi size, so they're all kids, and it's really cute. I love the dubbing. Every character, their voice worked with the character. Yes, there was a bit of a, I would say kind of a, the word would, I want to say a bit of a, less than racist, but insensitive way of voicing certain characters. Like, Japan has that hero and Itori, kind of that racist stereotype, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, but I feel like it's okay because it was made by a Japanese studio, but that's still a bit touchy because it was dubbed by Americans. But all in all, the dubbing was really good. Now, the entire anime, it wraps up really well if you care to watch the movie. And all in all, it is a great anime. I would recommend it, and not only will I watch it again, I have watched it again about too many times I can count, because I can't count past 10. But speaking of 10, I give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Bad. That's 9, right? Yeah, that's 9. I give it a 9 out of 10. It is one of my favorite animes, and the voice acting, the animation, the only thing I did not like about it, which it's a minor thing, but still, is how the voice acting played into the stereotypes. I feel like that is insensitive to certain people, because it is Americans or English people dubbing it. But all in all, yeah, it's a 9 out of 10, great anime. I do recommend it to anybody that likes more of a flamboyant way of watching shows. And that's all.